Good morning. Today's lesson is 7.2. Today we are going to multiply fractions and whole numbers. Our essential question, how can you use a model to show a product of a fraction and a whole number? Let's investigate. Martin is planting a vegetable garden. Each row is 2 meters long. He wants to plant carrots along 3/4 of each row. How many meters of each row will he plant carrots? First we're going to multiply. So we have 3/4 times 2. The materials you can use is the fraction strips that are in your desk, or you can use a math board, the whiteboard app. Any of those things will assist you. So part A, place 2 whole fraction strips side by side to represent the length of the garden, because we have 2 holes, right? Then you're going to find 4 fraction strips, all with the same denominator that fit exactly under the 2 holes. So here's your picture of your model. You have your 2 holes, and then you are going to, once you've done that, you're going to circle 3/4 of 2 on the model that you drew. So you're going to need to lay them out. And then you're going to complete the sentence. 3/4 times 2 equals. This is dead. Pencil's dead. Sucks. I don't have the fraction strips, but I can draw. I know that a half can easily go underneath 1. So I'm going to draw halves. So this is half, 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 and half. Okay, now it says to circle 3 of the 3/4 of the 2. So that means I'm going to circle 3 of those halves. So I've got 1 half, 2 halves, 3 halves. So complete the number sentence. 3/4 times 2 is 3 halves. Or, since the bigger number is 3's on top of the 2, I know 2 can go into 3 one time with 1 left over. So 1 1/2. So Martin will plant along 1 1/2 meters of each row. Okay, use the concrete model. Explain why you placed 4 fraction strips under the same denominator under 2 1-hole strips. Well, I wanted to divide the entire length of 2 holes into 4 equal pieces, and the 4 half fraction strips did that. Number 2, use a concrete model. Explain how you would use 3/10 of 2. Well, I would show 2 holes, and then I would place 10 1/5 fraction strips under the 2 holes to show 10 equal parts. Then I can draw my model and circle 3/10 of 2, which is 3/5. Let's make a connection. In the investigative activity, you multiplied a whole number by a fraction. You can also use a model to multiply a fraction by a whole number. Margot was helping clean up after class party. There were 3 boxes remaining with pizza in them. Each box had 3/8 of pizza left. How much pizza was left in all? So we're going to use fraction circles. So first we're going to find the model. We have 3 holes times 3/8. So the model, 3 1-hole fraction circles represent the boxes containing the pizza. So if you look down below, I have my 3 holes. So see how I have my 3 holes? And I divided each of them up into 8 fractions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if you place a fraction circle piece in each to represent the amount of pizza that was left, that's going to help you. Or you can simply shade in the model. So in each fraction piece we had 3. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So each circle shows 3/8 of a whole. And then the 3 circles together, we have 3, 6, 9. So we have 9/8 of a whole. So let me complete the number sentence. Let's move this up a little bit. So 3/8 plus 3/8 plus 3/8 is 9/8. Or 9 is bigger than 8, so 8 can go into 9 one time with 1 left over. So 1 1/8. So 3 times 8 is 1 1/8. So Margot had 1 1/8 boxes of pizza left over. All right, as you can see in this example right here, 5, 6 times 3. They've already put you have your 1, 2, 3 holes. So there's my 3 holes. And they broke them up with halves, so they put halves underneath of them, right? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them that is circled. So my answer is 5 halves. But again, I have a bigger number on the top than I do the bottom, so 2 can go into that 5 2 times with 1 left over. So it would be 2 and 1/2. Okay, as I'm looking over here, see how they did the 2 holes. So I have 1 hole, 2 holes, and in each of those holes they broke them up into groups of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then this top number is how many we're supposed to have shaded. So they shaded 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of both of them. So if I'm just counting the shaded parts, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have 10 sixths. Again, 6 is bigger than, or 10 is bigger than 6 on the top. 6 can go into 10 one time with 4 left over. So I have 1 and 4 6, which could also be reduced because 2 goes into 4 2 times and 2 goes into 6 3 times. So I'd have 1 and 2/3. All right, on this one we have 5 12s times 3, so I'm going to do my, for me it's easier to do the circles, so I'm going to do my 3 holes. Now I got to pretend these are broken up into 12 spots, which is really hard. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Here we're going to pretend they're broken up into 12s, okay? So if they're broken up into 12s, I'm going to color in 5 of each. So we've colored in 5, 5, and 5, so 5, 10, 15. So we've colored in 15 of the 12s. 12 can go into 15 one time with 3 left over. 1 and 3 12s. 3 can go into 12 and 3 can go into itself. So I'm going to reduce this again to 1 and 3 goes into 3 one time and 3 goes into 12 4 times. So the answer is 1 and 1/4. All right, I'm going to do just a couple of the homework problems. So let's do number 4. So I should have 7 holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to break them up into thirds. Okay, each of them should be broken up into thirds because that's what the bottom number tells me to do. And then of each of those thirds, 2 should be colored. So I'm going to color 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so we're pretending I'm coloring those. So of those, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I have 14 thirds. 3 goes into 14. 3 times 4 is 12, so I'm going to say 4. And that means I'm going to have 2 thirds left over, so the answer is 4 and 2/3. All right, we'll do one more. I'm going to do number 6. So how many holes do I have? I should have 7 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 holes. How many do I break them up into? It's 6. So I think that makes me 6. Yes. There we go. They should be even. I know my drawing's not so even. It's kind of hard to do with this stylus. But they should be even. Now, how many am I going to shade? It's that top number 5. So I'm shading 5 of those 6s. I'm shading 5 of those 6s, so if I were to count them, there'd be 5 in each. Okay, so how many do I have all together? I should have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So I should have 35 6s. Well, 6 times 6 is 36, so it's not going to go in 6 times. I'm going to put it down here. So it's going to go in 5 times, which is 30, so 5 holes. And I'm going to have 5 6 left over. All right, so you can work with a partner at this point to finish the rest of it. Good luck, or I'll be on the carpet.